Now back to that announcement on congestion pricing group led by New York City Comptroller Brad Lander taking action to fight Governor Hochul's decision on congestion pricing. It's going on now. Let's listen.
Funding that is essential to update decades-old signal technology that consistently causes train delays and install the elevators that will enable the MTA to reach its legally mandated and morally urgent goal of making 95% of subway stations accessible by 2055. And in addition to providing the essential funding for the MTA capital plan, congestion pricing will deliver a 20% reduction in carbon emissions, helping New York City meet our climate goals while improving air quality, reducing traffic injuries and fatalities region-wide, and easing traffic, which currently, as you can see, moves as slow as 6 miles per hour in the Central Business District. That's why it's clear to everyone who's here today, to transit riders and advocates, yeah, we got some of you, to people with disabilities, thank you for being here, to business leaders, and to people who breathe the air of New York City, that Governor Hochul took a disastrously wrong turn. So we're here today to steer our shared future back on track. Today, I'm here to announce that we have assembled a great coalition of advocates, legal experts, and potential plaintiffs who intend to explore all legal avenues to implement congestion pricing in New York City as required by law. Yeah? The governor's sudden and potentially illegal reversal wronged a host of New Yorkers who have a right to what was long promised to all of New York, a world-class mass transit system that works for everyone. And some of those New Yorkers harmed by that decision are with us here today. Those with likely legal standing in court include, but are not limited to, New Yorkers with disabilities who are depending on congestion pricing for the MTA's commitment to make 95% of the city's 472 subway stations ADA compliant by 2055. It includes residents of the Central Business District who are adversely impacted by congestion, especially those with respiratory issues. It includes businesses based in the Central Business District that are adversely impacted by congestion. It includes MTA board members who voted to adopt congestion pricing in order to meet their fiduciary duty to fund their capital plan, relying on the expectation that state, city, and federal actors would comply with their responsibilities under the law, as well as MTA bondholders who own bonds backed by expected revenues from congestion pricing. So, we are exploring all possible legal responses to the governor's decision, which may violate multiple provisions of New York state law, as the legal experts here today will spell out in detail. Now, the governor's pause is not yet definitive. Fortunately, the state legislature refused to go along with requests to put another nail in the coffin of congestion pricing. I want to give props to Deputy Majority Leader Gianaris and Finance Chair Liz Kruger and the legislative leaders.
Okay, so as you can hear, there's a lot of back and forth with congestion pricing. Everybody thought by June 30th it was going to take effect. Governor Hochul steps in last week, surprises everyone, says, you know what, we're going to delay it. Brad Lander now basically saying, look, this thing needs to go through. So there's a lot of back and forth. There's still a lot of gray area here. We'll see when it happens. It's not definitely been canceled or put on the back burner, just on the back burner, I should say, for now. We'll continue to update you on this story, of course, as this unfolds throughout the day. We'll have full reports for you at CBS News New York and, of course, on our website.